Good evening. This is Scott Saunders. I'm your host, Scott Saunders. Sad day for hip hop. Two people you may not have heard of. I never heard of them, but they were big in the South. They bigged up people like Gucci Mane, Ti, uh, Jeezy, just superstars. But they weren't really superstars in their own right. It's DJ Bigga Rankin and Alley Boy. From two separate parts of the country. Alley Boy, I think, was from Atlanta, and DJ Bigga Rankin was from. Let's see. Let's see. Jacksonville, Florida. So, Florida Boy J. Salute to you. I'm sure you heard of him before. Salute to Florida Boy J. FBJ. I'm sure he's probably had some kind of understanding of who he was, who DJ Bigga Rankin was. But my thesis for tonight is just how powerful hip hop has become. It's not a culture, but it definitely is a genre. It's slipping, but it still has a great hold because there's different things like the underground circuit, the rap battle circuit. That's what's keeping it alive. The rap battles, the DJ battles, all that makes it that much more interesting, that much more engaging, that much more powerful. That is the thrust behind what hip hop should be and could be. There should be a definite understanding of what it is that rappers, DJs, promoters, artists, intellectuals, all of them, conspire to do. It's beautiful. It really is. It really is a beautiful thing. Once you realize, you have these names I've never heard of. I never heard of Ali Boy before he died, and it's sad too because he died from, I guess it would be renal failure or kidney failure. He was drinking a lot of lean. Here we go again. Pimp C, um, uh, what's his name? Big. I can't remember. I can't remember his name. But the guy, he's another Texas rapper. But the lean ain't it. Really ain't. Like, it's a sad thing. Why are you taking lean and that much? If you're gonna take lean, take it like once a week or once a month or never. Like, are you that depressed or you just want to feel good that much that you're taking, chances? And sadly he did. He was on dialysis for 3 years. Alley Boy. I'm trying to find DJ Rankin's cause of death. His cause has yet to be revealed. Okay. But his family confirmed that the annual Back to School Community Day hosted through the KING Foundation will continue as scheduled on August 8th at A. Philip Randolph Park in Jacksonville, providing free backpacks, food, and activities in honor of his commitment to serving the community. So, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's something that they can be proud of. They can rest their laurels on. It's sad because I never knew. I never. The first time I heard it was listening to, you know, this platform, the Apple Music platform. I listened to some of Alley Boy's music. It's decent. It wasn't extraordinary, but the guy died. I'll give him his respect. Um, it's just a weird kind of situation though, because it's like you never heard of them. They didn't really quite pop off that they really should have. Like, you got DJ 5,000 watts. He died. I don't know what his condition was. DJ Screw, he died. I think the same kind of under the same kind of circumstances or something like that. But that is the real danger for Alley Boy, the lean. I mean, goddamn, he was on dialysis. Was he taking lean while he was on dialysis? It's really sad. It's really a shame. And if you're familiar with either of these gentlemen, um, then salute to you because I have never heard of them before today. Never, not one of them. Never heard of Alley Boy. Never heard of DJ Bigga Rankin. Uh, you know, they should be on the Grammys. They should be at the Grammys. They should be during the memorial. That would be pretty profound if they're able to do that. They're able to show that these Southern men, in hip hop, you know, brought light, brought justice, brought happiness to thousands of people, maybe not millions, but at least thousands, or aided in the careers of millions, of a few that moved millions. It says Rick Ross, Plies, Gucci Mane, Jeezy, and Ti. That's Bigga Rankins, DJ Bigga Rankins. Um, he elevated their careers. So he maybe didn't want the spotlight. He was getting money somehow. He was getting it somehow. He was getting good money. Probably he's probably getting $100,000 a year more, maybe even millions. I don't know. But he was a big time. I would love to talk to Florida Boy Jay. He probably has more knowledge about this man's life than I. Um, that would be very incredible. That'd be great. Um, I have one watching. I think it's myself. They don't count that. But yeah. So this is a sad day. This is a really sad day for hip hop. But it's a quiet sad day because they didn't pop off. They didn't really shoot to start. If it was one of the names I just listed, there'd be all kinds of memorials and different video tributes and all kinds of different ways to consume their music and everything like that. But they just didn't hit it. They didn't hit that switch. You got to hit that switch. Even a one hit wonder, or a few hit wonders like Mike Jones. He had like 2 or 3 hits. Probably made like $1 to $2 million. But where is he right now? What is he doing? Where is Mike Jones? Not who is Mike Jones, is where is Mike Jones? But I don't think they were worried about fame. That's why I think they were in the trenches. They were in they were doing the damn thing. They were doing underground work and things that nobody saw. But it was quiet, but it was profound at the same time. So that is the premise of all this. You have to understand the reality. Okay, we got 2 people in here. Christopher Perkins, that comes in threes. Well, we'll see. That sounds cute. Christopher Perkins. If you could just bring in about 4,000 more people, we can get this thing jumping. Death comes in threes, he says. Who's going to be the third one? Is it going to be somebody that's going to be, I don't want to say substantial, but it just has a better pedigree, has a better, a bit. I'm reaching for words here. Has a better what is the word? Oh my god, I'm reaching for words here, y'all. Oh my god, visibility, has better visibility, has better notoriety, has better understanding, has better fame. Everybody says it about especially faith, fortune or fame, Lord. I'd rather have Jesus. I'd rather have fortune and fame because one can be for the other, and the other can be for the one. You can be famous for having a fortune, or you can have a fortune for being famous, or you can be having a fortune for having a fortune. You can be famous for being famous. This is the world we live in right now. But you're right, Christopher Perkins. This is a sad situation, especially for the South. I mean, Jacksonville, Florida, and Atlanta, Georgia. Bigga Rankin and Alley Boy, respectively. Bigga Rankin, from Jacksonville, and Alley Boy from Atlanta, Georgia, to Zone 6. He's from Zone 6, and I'm trying to think of the other people. Probably a whole litany of other acts that hail from Zone 6. I know Zone 4 is what's his name? Polo the Don, one of my favorite producers of all time. Plus he got all them white girls. He's the king of the white women. So salute to him. But that's Zone 4. But Zone 6, I mean, there's probably a great wealth of talent to be mined out of that region. But yeah, it's just a really sad day. What, you laughing at my dumb ass, Christopher? Christopher Perkins is laughing at my dumb ass. He's the only one in here apparently. There were 3 people, and now it's down to 1. But yeah. So DJ Bigga Rankin and Alley Boy. I mean, that Alley Boy one. That's now his DJ Rankin hasn't been. Bigga Rankin hasn't been confirmed with his how he passed away, but it was definitely Alley Boy. He had kidney failure because he was drinking all that lean, and we in Molly Perky. What is it? I can't think. The first thing that came to my head was Molly Perky applesauce. I can't remember what it is, but yeah, people play with them pills. People play with them, the weed. Play with the nose. What is it to do it? Why? For what? You can get high off life. Your brain is the biggest pharmacy in the world. Okay, I take psychotropic drugs to keep the drugs in my head from going too crazy, from going too wild and out of sync. That's how serious your brain is. So if you're taking prescribed drugs, then you have to be careful. I have to get blood work done, every few months. But if you're not on any prescribed drugs and you're taking recreational drugs, all I gotta say is be careful. Just be careful. Do what you gotta do. Hey, if to cope with your lows, that's what I think. Common said that some put blow up their nose to cope with their lows. Yeah, so if you got to do that, then so be it. And even not even with their lows, it could be the highs. It's the highs. Damn, Christopher Perkins is really laughing at my dumb ass. What is so funny? Jesus. He is really laughing. He said sad situation. Then he's got these emoji with the laughing faces on it, crying, laughing. I don't know. Are you crying because of this? Or I don't know. But Alley Boy, and DJ Bigga Rankin, FBJ. If you're out there somewhere, I know I got this small show. I'm not on Mr. Choice Archarian's level, but if you're out there, I would love for you to break it down in the live chat, just what the impact was of DJ Bigga Rankin, because he was getting money. Don't get it confused. See, this is that real quiet money. I'm sure Alley Boy was producing, writing, creating different spaces, going on tour. He was getting money. He just didn't pop off on a national, international stage. Nothing wrong with that. He was probably getting good money. Same thing with DJ Bigga Rankin. Getting good money, just quiet money. Not like, oh yeah, Rick Ross got the largest recreational pool in the United States. He's got the what's it called, the Promised Land. He's got the Miami getaway. He's got all. That's great, and I salute Ross for that because he earned all that. But I'm saying, like, even for people that are under the people that pushed his career forward, pushed T.I.'s career forward, pushed Gucci Mane's career forward, Jeezy's career forward. That's what I'm talking to. That's what I'm talking about. DJ Bigga Rankin. Just behind the wheels of steel, behind the boards. That's the thing too with the DJ. Alley Boy is a different species because he's coming from the South. He's from Zone 4, Atlanta, Georgia. Probably before the era of zesty young men walking around Atlanta. He probably came before that era. Let me check something. Hold up. Let's see here. I can't remember. It just got on my thoughts just that fast. I have no idea what the hell I was going to look up, but that's fine too. But he was probably before this SD. Oh, that's right. I'm like, huh. My brain is dead weight. I'm still trying to figure out which Sprite Girl to impregnate. Alley boy. He's not even in Wicca. He's not even in Wicca. Young LA is. He's on different. He's in different spots. But not real. Let's see. DJ Bigga Rankin. DJ Bigga Rankin mixtapes. See, he was doing mixtapes. He didn't get to a DJ drama. He didn't get to a DJ Khaled. He didn't do a DJ, Clue, DJ Funkmaster Flex. Those are the big names and the ones with the big money. DJ all across the land. But that's just the key to it. That's just the key, staying active, staying hungry, stay on your hustle, stay grinding, stay shining. That's what I think Alley Boy and DJ Bigga Rustin represented. Even though they didn't pop off, quote, pause, but it didn't quite make it. I have 0 viewers, by the way, 0. It was up to 3. I don't know. It was a rush. I don't know what happened though. 1, it says, well, I think it's me. Let me see if I take that away. If this will go away. I don't know. I can't tell. But I got 0 viewers, and that's fine with me. I got to put out the word. It's Monday. It's a sad day for hip hop. 2, underground legends, I guess you can say. Underground legends. Never made it big time. Not huge stars. Stars in their own right. Grown men who put food on the table, put clothes on backs, made a household for somebody. That's the real ticket is. If you're able to do that, if you're able to handle your responsibilities, be a man, have integrity, honesty, justice, productiveness, pride, rationality, independence, that's the key to all this. So I have 1 viewer. No, I have 0 viewers. 1 viewer, 0 viewers. 1 0, 1 0. Yeah, so very, very sad situation, like Christopher Perkins pointed out. But it's a happy situation too. They said the back to school function is already going to be going ahead. And look what we're talking about, back to school. I'm telling you, life is not short. It can be cut short, but it moves fast. After July 4th, all you see, back to back, back to school, back to school, back to school, back to school. Once it hits back to school, it's a little tiny space for Halloween. Little space for Halloween. There's a little bit larger space for Thanksgiving, but by that time, it's already talking about Black Friday and Christmas, and it's already over by the time after the football game and all the trimmings and everything like that. You're putting up the tree. That's how we're gonna be there already. We're already there. They already say Christmas in July. Whoever thought of that? Who was thinking of that? Let's try Christmas in July. Let's try that. But anyway, 2 matadors, 2 bullfighters perished today or yesterday. Their announcement was today. But great men. Allegedly, I don't know. I don't know them personally. I only can understand through their work, through whatever channels they had. It's pretty extraordinary the way they champion the game in their own right. I mean, they can have a play written about them, or something, or a movie or something like that written about them. They didn't ascend to the lofty heights of stardom. They didn't know or taste what it was like to be on, stages that had tens of thousands of people screaming their name, and what record to play. They didn't have that, but that's okay. That doesn't make you less of a person. That doesn't make you less of a man. It just says that you had a lower count. You had a lower count of people that followed you. That's all that means. That's the only thing it means. You had that little bit. You had that spark. You had that understanding of what it meant to be a holder of values. You held on to the value system. That is what's so powerful. That's what's so great. That's what's so grand. No matter what station they were in life, no matter what plaques and Grammys and American Music Awards and whatever else, Soul Train, BET, rap, hip hop awards, they didn't get that. And that's okay. Their family, I'm sure, was taken care of. Like I said, they had like Alley Boy. Alley Boy had songs. He may have got like $2,500 here. He maybe got $15,000 here. He could have got $4,000 here. It just all depended. It just all depended. So outside forces is my lone person. I salute to this person. Did you get a notification? I still have to figure out how to get the notifications like a half an hour ahead. If I get a half an hour ahead, I might be able to get a curve. But salute to outside forces. He says R.I.P. Salute to him. Rock and power. That's what I say. I don't say rest in peace. That's mystical. That was during the time period when people really rock and power, not rest in peace. But that's when people really thought that your soul or your body or whatever wasn't at rest for some reason. And so people said rest in peace because they thought that spirits would come out of the grave or something like that, or whatever the case. I mean, just it's complete mysticism, complete faith nonsense. But gobbledygook, mumbo jumbo. But yeah, so he had, it's really is a shame. It really is a shame. Really sad. Really sad to see this. It really is sad to see this and to notice and to realize that we have I hope people care. That's all you have to do is care. Just care. You don't gotta say, yeah, I heard a nigga's track. This thing is so hot. Yo, nigga was so fire. This is saying he dead. You have to hype up the set. You ain't gotta be crazy about it. Yo, he was a great DJ. He was spinning them ones and twos. He was on the wheels of steel. Nigga was coming through hard body karate. Like, you don't have to, hug his nuts and nothing like that. Yeah. Let the man, let the late great veteran live, like Nas once said. Just let them live through their work, through whatever music that they either produced or helped to break ground for or something like that. That's extraordinary. That's powerful. That's engrossing. It's engaging to even know how many people the lives that were touched, lives that were able to reap the benefits from the rapping and the DJing. Those are parts of the hip hop game that really got big. It used to be the DJ. If you ever notice on 80s, especially records, it's DJ, Eric B and Rakim. It's DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Like, it was more so about the DJ. It was DJ Kool Herc. DJ Kool Herc was the one that promoted hip hop the first. His hip hop technically came around in the 1940s with bebop, and the style and the dress and the fashion and the way that people really showed themselves, the swagger and the coolness, all that came from the 1940s, and it didn't really manifest until the 1970s, because you can go through the 1950s and 60s and see Cassius Clay, aka the late Muhammad Ali, Rockin' Power. He had little poems and stuff like that he used to say, over and over, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, rumble, young man, rumble, and stuff like that. Like, that's hip hop. That's hip hop in a sense. I mean, it's not exactly what it is today. It's not as sophisticated and marketed and marketable and packaged all the way it is. But Champ Fist, salute to you. Thank you for coming in. I see one person in here, but Outside Forces is definitely in here too. Okay, there's two people. Okay, see who pair. Okay, DJ Bigga Rankin and Alley Boy. They were pretty much on the underground circuit, but I can tell you this: DJ Big Rankin is responsible, for creating or pushing the careers of Rick Ross, T.I., Gucci Mane, Jeezy, and a host of others. Alley Boy has been on. He's worked with Master P. He's worked with a whole lot of other people. He's from Atlanta. I never heard of him either. Champ Fist. I never heard of him. It's the first time since I woke up. Looked at the monitor, and I was like, oh, I've never heard of that person. But Gucci Mane, nigga, who are you talking about? Where are you going? Salute. Come on. I'm trying to be serious here, man. Champ Fist is playing games. Oh, my bad. Ha ha ha. Yeah. All right, but like I said, this is all based on just putting in work. These are the real. It's ironic, like underground legends. You know who Pimp C was, Rockin' Power to him. You know who Bun B is. You know who Bun B is, and they're the underground kings. But they really didn't. I mean, when they got to Big Pimpin', there's a story behind Big Pimpin'. They didn't want to be on the record. It was a top 40, top 20, I think, maybe even the top 10. I think it was a top 15 or top 20 hit. And they were scared shitless, basically, because they were like, this is gonna blow us up into the pop. We're not trying to be pop. We're trying. That's what our name, Underground Legends. And Jay had so much respect for them, and he had so much regard for them, but he wanted to put them on the record because he had blown up. He had the It's a Hard Knock Life, the Hard Knock Life ghetto anthem. That propelled him to 5 million records sold. So that was like humongous. That hadn't been seen in years, and nobody really took on that role before. But when UGK came to Jay, he was like, you know what, all right, I see you. And then he said he was saying about Pimp C's verse. He was like, damn. I was like, because on the original, if you listen to the original album version, there's no additional Jay-Z verse. There's only 3 verses: Jay-Z, Bun B, and Pimp C. Or no, maybe I can't remember, or maybe it's 4. It could be 4, but it's a different one on the video. The video is different. On the Canopy, My Stamina Be Enough for Payment, Anderson Lee, NTV, Jam of the Week. When did you learn of UGK? It had been then, When Jay, it must have been Jay. Jay introduced me to UGK. I didn't learn about UGK before then, to be honest with you. That was what? That's like 27 years ago, something like that. 1999. Legendary, yeah. Legendary status, exactly. Very much so. But it's real. It's real, and you have to really look for it. Interesting. They've been out since the early '90s. Yeah, at least late '80s, early '90s. I think they were on real underground. In the the mid '80s, late '80s, and they're probably doing some things in the street. I'm not gonna try to blow up their their whole profile, but they're probably doing some things in the streets and selling out of their trunk, and then they started selling tapes out of their trunk. Tell me something good. Pocket full of stuff. I got a pocket full of stones. I got a pocket full of stones. I think all those were on Jive Records. Yeah, I think they were on Jive Records. If I'm not mistaken, I think they were. But that's the thing. It's like if they didn't pop off as much as they did, they'd be in the position of DJ Bigga Rankin and Alley Boy. Like I said, I don't know what his receipts were, but he probably got good. He probably got good checks. Just didn't. It was just quiet. He didn't have to blow up. Oh my God, Ti, Jeezy, Gucci. Oh my God, they're international superstars across the board, multi-platinum selling rappers. DJ Bigga Rankin, he's not DJ Khaled. He's not DJ Clue. He's not DJ Funkmaster Flex. He's not, he didn't make it to that level, and that's okay. I'm not. It'd be really corny to say, "Oh, that nigga was washed. That he didn't even make it that far. He couldn't formulate a plan to make it to that level. Maybe he didn't want to. Like I said with UGK, they didn't want to. They really didn't. They were reluctant. They were kind of reluctant to try to do it, but they knew, money is money. Money, good money. That was good money. Jay, who at that time was Def Jam? Was it Russell Simmons? I think Russell Simmons was at the time cutting the check, and I'm sure he cut a hefty check for both of them. Bun B and UG and Sweet Jones. What's his name? Pimp C. I think okay. I was a little bit. I remember that. I was a little, but I remember. Yeah, I know. I was same thing. I was what? 11. I was 11 years old. Actually 10 or 11. 10 to 11 years old when I heard Big Pimpin' and saw the video. The video is like that's a legendary video. That's an amazing, crazy. You got Dame Dash with his bottles of champagne. He's pouring it on the models. He's chasing after one, then he goes after another one. It's like, man, those days, if you want to say, oh, going back in my day, I'm telling you now, oh boy, yeah, that was back in the day, and I'm saying, yeah, it sounds like we're about the same age. Yeah, I was born in '88. I don't know. I'll tell you my age real quick. 38. I'm 38 years old. I'm an old man. I'm old as dirt. Yeah, Big Pimp was 99. Brooklyn, hi Brooklyn. Thank you. 5 people in here. 5 people. Young Buck, marvelous. What? Salute to Marvelous. Salute to you, sir. Young Buck. What is Young Buck? I don't understand. What is Young Buck? Yeah, you're a couple years older than me, old man. Yeah, yeah, I'm an old man. But I don't look it though, do I? I look like I'm at least 26, 25, something like that. You know what I mean? Take care of myself. You. Yeah, young. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Marvel. Salute to you, sir. Salute to you. Did you know any of these people? Did you know Alley Boy? Did you know DJ Bigga Rankin? About 29. Okay. Got you. I got you, Champions. But did you know, did anybody in here know who DJ Bigga Rankin or Alley Boy was before the news broke that they died? You look like a star. Respect. He said, I look like a star. I hope you don't mean Troy Star Terrain. That's what most people say, but I appreciate you. What's your beauty secret? Do you bathe in milk? I just take care of myself. I just get up, shave my head, wash myself, clean myself, take care, drink well, drink water. Hello, somebody, drink a lot of this stuff. Add a lot of protein to my diet. I try to keep a keto diet, but I go off sometimes. I'll be messing up. JT, the bigger figure. JT, are you talking about JT Money? JT Money is the first rap tape I ever listened to. I ever bought. I bought the tape, put it in the thing. Yeah. Who da who da who da who da who da who da who. That was I didn't know what to do. I like my sisters. My sisters had more idea of who to, pop, where it was going to were popular hip hop stars, hip hop POP. They had she had Jay-Z, she had who else? I know she had Jay-Z's Volume 3. She had I think she had Biggie, and I think she had Tupac. I think she had LO. I think she had DMX. And it was just like all together. I was like, who are these people? Like I wasn't listening to hip hop, and they were in the R&B, especially deep. They had Total, SWV, Black, all those different groups. That's what it is. How tall? Peptides, yeah, peptide. Stars is that? No, I have a great dad. I don't claim any of that daddy mo. That's bullshit. That's complete bullshit. How tall is your mom? Well, my mom is dead, so she's 6 feet under, so that makes her at least 6 feet tall. But no, she was like 5'7", I think, something like that. 5'6", something like that. She was not that. She wasn't like she was little. She was just, I guess. Stars daddy, haha, yeah. Hell no. Google JT Bigga. Oh, JT Bigga. Okay. JT Bigga. Okay. That's his day. How tall? When she was alive, I don't know. I think she was like 5'9", 5'6", 5'7", or something like that. She was like average. She was like average female height. Well, I wear 10.5 shoe size. There you go. And she was that tall, then that's why you're nearly 6. Yeah, I'm 5'11". My brother, I think, is 6 foot. He was born in 94. What is that? Minus 6, 32. He'll be 32 in September. Your dad is only 5. My dad is 6'2". I gotta make moves. Yo, son. Hey, thank you, Marvelous, for coming in. You made an impact, so I appreciate it. If you're going out, bring 2 people in. That's gonna be the motto right now. If you're going out, whenever you're going out, say, "Hey, this nigga silly as hell. He real silly, but he got something to say." That's all you got to do. I appreciate it, Marvelous. Salute to you, sir. Stars 5'3". I doubt that. I think he's like 5'8", something like that. 5'9". I don't know. I think that's the truth. Damn, and you still have a problem getting. I don't have a problem getting laid. I have to go out into the world. I don't have a car. I don't drive. I don't have a problem getting laid. I had 4 serious situations, 4 serious situationships. One was a sexual one. That's the truth. Google it. Yeah, no. You Google it. Don't tell me to Google it. Get your show, then you set it up, then you Google it. That's what it's here for, Champ Fisk. You do the Googling, and I'll just regurgitate whatever it is. I seen him in real life. Okay. And how is your size? What's your size? Excuse me for one moment. Okay, I'm back. Wait a minute. I'm like 70 inches and I towered over him, like close to my chest. Wow. So you're 5'10"? Is that right? I think 5'10" is because I'm 71 inches, so that's 5'11". If I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken. But I appreciate all you for being here, by the way, because you don't have to be here. I came from this is called "If you build it, they will come." I know the real quote is "If you build it, he will come." But that's the reality. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So no, it's I respect anybody that's on their grind, no matter what station they are in their life. Because look at them, Ti, Gucci, Jeezy, Ross, put all their money together, and they don't got uh Jay Z's money. That's a fact. Jay Z's worth like 2.8 billion. They may be worth a few hundred million together. All of them put together might be worth like $900 million or something like that, or a billion. So it's like levels. There's levels to this. There's levels, and it's all respect. Like, cause Jay Z's not getting the respect. He's getting everybody's dogging him. Jay Z. He's a hypocrite and he's a whack, and he's going against the culture. He's going against what people are saying. You can't win. Don't think you can win. Oh, man, what? DJ Bigga Rankin, Alley Boy, man, nobody even heard of them. Them niggas is washed. Them niggas is corny. They ain't nothing. They died. And it's like, oh wow, we have to respect the dead. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. Like, that's what happens. You only really looked at that's what Jay said. They said they never really miss you till you dead or you gone. That's a fact. Nobody misses Jay-Z. Oh, he's got his billions. He's all right. He's got his wife. He's got his kid. She shaved off the hair in the bleachers. What's the exact? If you're talking about what I'm talking about, what's that matter exactly? Man only needs so much money. Man doesn't need much money at all. Or woman, Ayn Rand. Ayn Rand didn't need any money. She got paid maybe $1 million to $2 million during her lifetime. Maybe. I don't think she went past $5 million. But the impact of her words are so profound that it just generates more than what money could do. She loved money. She loved money was great. For the love of money is the root of all good. Because what is the root of all money? Your mind. Your mind is the root of all money. I would have a community of rich people if I was worth that much. Yeah. Champville and all would be prosperous. 2 million and Ayn Rand was 100 in 1950. No, she was not. Oh God. Let me see. Oh God. In 1950, she was 45. Wait a minute. Hold on. That's not right. 1952, she was 50. She was 48. She was 48, and I mean, is that right? Hold on. See, my mind is all messed up. I hate trying to do math. 1905 plus, yeah. So yeah, 48. Yeah, 48. She was 1905 plus 48 is 1950. Yeah, she was 48. A woman coming with money is not a good move. Okay, I disagree with you, Brooklyn. That's a very sexist statement, but thank you. You need to know that $1 million back then is not $1 million now. Facts. $1 million back then was like, yeah, you made it. You definitely made it. It was a lot more. Less inflation, and the money, was definitely valued higher. Like, you get a sandwich for $1, but that was $1. Like, you get your pay at your job was like, you get $40 in a week or something like that, and that was like, that'll carry a lot. You can get milk, bread, cheese, meat, all that for $12, $20 or something like that. Now it's up in the hundreds of dollars if you want to go to the grocery store nowadays. She was 100. Okay, no. ASAP Rocky is effed. I don't know what happened with ASAP Rocky. Basically 100. Okay. Older than my great granddad. 25 cents more like it for a sandwich. Yeah, but depending on where you go. If you go to like a deli, it's gonna be like $1 or something like that. But if you go to a side bodega, it's gonna be like 25 cents. That's gonna be the truth. 6 people in here. Thank you for coming in. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate you. You're gonna expand my numbers. This is why I do it, because I enjoy putting out my thoughts into the world. Rihanna owns his balls forever. Pause. Why do you say that? And her name is Rihanna, by the way. You put Rihana. That's Rihanna. Her name is Rihanna. Salute. If you're going out, it looks like you're going out, champ. Salute, star. He's not my dad. I'm telling you, I have a great father. I don't have to ask for anybody other than him. Mr. Troy Star Terrain is my philosophical advisor. That's the only relationship we have. He's my philosophical advisor. Yep, he is your daddy. Prove it. Where's the line? You know. Oh, here we go. I was just about to hold up the book. Look what I got. You see the right here. I'm gonna get to it, girl. Hold on. Hold on. Let me put up on the screen. Holly's like, what are we talking about? We're about to get to it. Hold on. Subscribe to Z Therapy Holly Correnti on YouTube for all your Zumba needs. Move and groove to the rhythms and tell friends and family members to join in too. Tell her Silly Sky sent you. I'm Silly Sky if you haven't noticed yet. I'm going to leave this up here. Pappy, okay. Because he can never make so much money on his own. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking about, Brooklyn? I don't know what you're talking about. Holly's like, yo, that's my What is your ish? Hearts in Atlantis. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. This is all from Holly. This is a gift. I'm going to just review the first few pages because I just started it. Very interesting. Very intriguing autumn already. I can't wait to just delve into it. I'm a reader. I love books. I love magazines was my thing. When I was a little kid, when I was like 11 years old, I used to go to the grocery store with my dad, and he would just go and go shop somewhere else. I'd just be like, I'll be in the section where my go-to magazine was Slam. Slam was the truth. Slam had all the articles about basketball and stuff like that. I would just read through all the articles about all the players and stuff. Then I go to the part where the kicks have all the sneakers they had in it, and I'll be like, "Where's my dad?" I'll be looking for him. Some of y'all niggas may not be able to relate. Your dad is the male part that the female marries and has a household with. Some of y'all niggas may not understand or realize what that really means. I had a father in the house my entire life. He was with me on the first day of school and graduation. So, let me see. It's very good. It's not like super far-fetched for yeah, he has a few. He has like Stand By Me. He has like what are some other other book. At Pupil, I think, is another one that's like that. Wait a minute, she's getting into something I didn't see. Hold on. What about Teen Bop? Are we talking about the same thing? Teen Bop, the magazine, Rolling Stone and Vanity Fair. That was a little bit advanced for me. I didn't get into Rolling Stone and Vanity Fair until I was like 15. And I used to read the New Yorker when I was like 15 or 16 years old. The magazine, Teen Bop. Okay. You never peeped in the adult. No. I remember there was an adult section in the video store. I remember seeing like Jugs and Playboy and Hustler and all those different ones. And I remember seeing them in the back in the plastic. I remember seeing them, but I never purchased them or never. I obviously couldn't purchase them. I think you had to be at least 18 or something like that. You weren't reading Teen Bop. I'm fucking with you. The magazine Teen Bop. I mean, wasn't there one called Tiger Beat? there was one called Tiger Beat and Yo. I think there was like a Yo magazine, and I think there was a Tiger Beat magazine, and there was um what was the ones that Biggie said it was all dreams? Word Up magazine, Teen Beat, something like that. Definitely, yeah. Yeah, see, Holly knows. Yes, she's like, yes. but again, thank you. Holly put in the work. She said, look, I'm gonna get a envelope big enough for this thing. I'm gonna send it in the mail. Good things are coming to you, Holly. Trust me. Good things are coming to you. Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine. Exactly. Hanging pictures on my wall. See? I'm hanging pictures on my wall. That was a photo. That was a painting by my dad, actually. I'm probably going to have to own royalties now. The mall lady told me that was the best way. Oh, that was the mail lady. Okay. I thought you said mall. She said mail. The mail lady that said it was the best way. Yeah. Yeah, because this is a book. This is like 500 plus pages. So this is a pretty serious book. He just writes. That nigga's a writer. Stephen King is crazy. Go on Wikipedia. See how many books he sold. I'll wait. No, you don't have to do it now. You don't have to do it ever. I'm just saying, but it's insane. Agatha Christie is real crazy. She is a problem. She was a problem. Her books are a problem. She sold 2 billion books. And I don't know if her lifetime maybe in a few million, but right now it's 2 billion. Yeah, something like that. 400 million. It's like 360 to 400 million for Stephen King. Plus he's got movies, and it's like they were questioning way back. This is going back to 2003. This is 23 years ago. They're questioning whether he should get this medal for outstanding letters. He should definitely get that medal because he was a contributor to people reading. Nobody reads anymore. We're in a post-literary era in America. And I don't know if the world is like that, but I was just talking about that the other day. How especially young black men don't read when 200 years ago it was illegal to read. That's insane. That's crazy. My mom had me reading him my whole childhood. Yeah. Did you read Cujo? Did you read Christine? Did you read Carrie? He had the C's. It was first of all it was Carrie. Then I think it was Cujo. Then I think Christine. He had Maximum Overdrive. He had Pet Cemetery. He had It. He had I can just go down all. Yeah, she's like all those. Forget it. All those. Yeah, I mean, it's extraordinary. I love to write. That was my first mistake. That was my mistake. I just wrote. Like my test scores, they were all like in the 2s and 3s for reading. My writing was number 5. 5 is the greatest number you could get. I always thought you didn't have to. I was like, reading. What I can write. I write. What am I gonna need? What do I need to read for? You're missing out. If you're not reading, especially since if there's a movie version of a book, you're gonna be like, what? They didn't have that in there? Oh, they put in an extra scene. Oh, they put that scene in. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Like your brain will be stimulated to understand what's going on. Saw Misery in the theater with my mom. Oh my God, that's awesome. That's awesome. Kathy Bates won the Academy Award for that. That is awesome. Rented Cujo and it scared me to death. Yeah, Cujo was another level. Pet Cemetery scared me to death. I'm gonna spoil it for you, kind of. The one that said the woman that was like Rachel, and she was all emaciated and stuff like that. She wasn't actually a she; it was a he. The woman, and that kind of messed me up too because there was a lot of things that were going on in Pet Cemetery. The primary thrust behind Pet Cemetery was losing a child. The son just I'm spoiled it because most of y'all have seen it and you're gonna read it probably soon after. But the son Gage dies. He's hit by a truck, and the father has to cope with that. And you'll see where it goes from there. That's all I'm gonna say. But the um the other driving force was like family members. Like you can't do anything for them. They're just so past, being cared for. They're not able to do it. Yes, it's all revenge for Gage's death. Yes, and it goes terrible. Exactly. And in the movie, the man who played Frankenstein, well, he was like Frankenstein's monster on what was it called? Not the Addams Family, but like they call it the knockoff, kind of like You might be able to help me out here, Holly. What are they? The Munsters. The Munsters. I can't remember his name. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants right now. But the Munsters came in, and he came in and he was like, "You don't want to do anything in that cemetery. It's all haunted or something." I'm paraphrasing. I can't remember his exact word, but he had that voice too. He had a great voice. He had a sonorous kind of sounding voice. It was cool. Um, yeah. So I'm definitely gonna keep reading this. I'm gonna read this after I get done. This is gonna be my ticket. Because I just love it. I love to. It's like I said, I thought you didn't have to. I thought you really didn't have to read. I got higher scores for writing than I did for read. Like any review or not review, any essay I had on a test or something like that, or on a essay that I had to write for a book, C's, C minuses, stuff like that. Anything I had to do for a fiction or a writing assignment, A's, A pluses. I was like, what do I need to read for? Catcher in the Rye, the Scarlet Letter, Grapes of Wrath, Hooey. I got the pen. I'm writing. That's reading. That's for you readers. And if I want to read it, I'll read a magazine. I'm not going to read a whole novel. I skim through novels. The honest thing is, 12th grade year, they had Crime and Punishment on the syllabus, the summer reading syllabus. I actually was in that was for the AP class. I actually enrolled into the honors class, but I read the AP syllabus anyway. But it was awesome though because I got to read Crime and Punishment, which is really great. If you haven't read Crime and Punishment, you're missing out. It is such an excellent book. It will trap you in the mind of a murderer, and it won't let you go. Like the whole time, you're like, "Damn, is this? Did I kill somebody?" Like that's what you're gonna feel. You're gonna be like, "Damn, like, did I murder these two old ladies?" Like it's crazy. And still don't appreciate to this day. Oh, I didn't like or appreciate a lot of our assigned reading. Yeah, like I said, I read Crime and Punishment, and I wasn't even supposed to read it. I read Crime and Punishment for the AP class. I was supposed to read for the honors class. I don't even remember what the honors class was. It's excellent. It's not good. It's excellent, Holly. You have to read it. I remember The Secret Garden and Jane Eyre. You already know my feelings about Shakespeare. Yeah, we have to definitely discuss that, Holly. We have to go into that frame of mind. We definitely have to go there. Definitely have to go there because Shakespeare is great. Shakespeare is like and then they come up with all the different things. Was he gay? Did he have a ghostwriter? He didn't really write those plays. He didn't write those sonnets. Like, come on. Like, if he was gay, who cares? First and foremost. Second of all, he did write those plays, and he didn't have a ghostwriter. My mom gave me all the good books. Yes, that's Mama Corinthy. Salute to Mama Corinthy. Looking out for Holly. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm gonna go over time. I'm gonna go on time until my parents say, cut that off. I'm trying to go to sleep. Yeah, so my book I'm going to start reading is When the World Tips Over. Ooh, by Jandy Now. Wait a minute. Let me get this. Let me get this down. When the World Tips Over. That sounds crazy. By Jandy Nelson. I read another book by her and loved it, so I found this one out in the library. Holly, do you own a library card or you just buy books? What do you do both? Do you I sell books, honestly. I have like $100 in store credit at Second and Charles. I don't know if you know about Second and Charles, but I'm trying to get up to $1,000. I sell books that I don't want to read. If I want to read it, I snatch it. Like I just read James. I highly recommend you read that. Highly recommend you read that. I'm trying to look over if I see it right now. I don't know what I did with it. Oh no, I did. I gave it to my stepmom. That's right. The other book, I'll Give You the Sun, was so good. Oh my god. So this was all Jandy Nelson. This is all Jandy Nelson. Okay, I have to look that up. That's the scary part about all of this. It's like this go. I'm gonna tie it back. I'm gonna tie it back. Okay, hip hop. We had DJ Bigga Rankin and Alley Boy. Who knows what they could have been, but we don't know. They're dead now. Just the same with authors. Authors come and go. Authors are great, in their lifetime, and nobody knows about them afterwards. Nobody. So some authors are like less successful in their lifetime, either by critical ideation or by commercial success, and then they're super popular in their death, which is creepy to me because it's like I'm trying to make my life the best. I don't care about when I die. If y'all want to make my life, oh yeah, Scholar Saunders, you got to read a Scholar Saunders book. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. He died years ago. But he's got great books. Like I don't really. I'm not looking for it. I'm looking for. Hey, you got to read this guy's book. You can meet him at this next books club. Book meeting, book signing. Okay, Holly says, I take home free donated books from the we have a surplus library. Hi, I'm Skylar, and I take books from the VA library and sell them at Second and Charles. Hi, Skylar. What's James? What is James? James is justice. James is hilarious. James is heartbreaking. James is a lot of things. It's by Percival Everett. I'm gonna try to see if I can put this in the comment section. Put his name. All you gotta do is copy and paste. This book actually won the National Book Award and the Pulitzer, and was a finalist for the Booker Prize. I was gunning for it to be a triple crown: the Booker Prize, the Pulitzer, and the National Book Award. It is just a crowning achievement. It's so rewarding to read it. It's got action. It's a reimagining of Mark Twain's Huckleberry Finn. It's from the perspective of Nigger Jim. I know I know it's with you, Holly, with that word, but I have to say it because Twain says it. Twain says it all the time. but he says he's not nigger Jim. He's James. So that's like the key to the book. That's the key to the novel. Saying his name is James, not nigger Jim or Big Jim. It's an excellent book. Great intrigue, great like cliff parts where things could get dicey. Percival and Lord of the Flies. I don't remember him. All I remember is Piggy. That's the only person I remember in Lord of the Flies is Piggy. That's the only person I remember. I don't remember anybody else. I think he's the main draw. He's the main. I think he's the actual main character of Lord of the Flies. It's Piggy. That's a great. I've seen the movie. I didn't read the book, but that's a great movie. That's a great book. What is AGA? What is AGA? Maybe she had aha. Oh, aha. She says aha. But yeah. So yeah, it was a great movie. Black and white, just kids. See what happens. See what devolves into madness, into murder. I'm not gonna spoil it, but that's what happens. I don't know if they have cannibalism, but I know it's murder. They actually kill somebody. I might have already mentioned his name. This is completely different, but it goes along with the hip hop, the music kind of thing. We're talking about books, but Holly, I meant to ask you this. I may have already asked you this. Don't just beat me over the head when you see me in the streets. But are your kids musically inclined? Are they like their mama? One of the scared little ones was Percival. Oh, okay. Little ones. I need that in three sittings. Oh, I read that in three sittings. Oh wow. Yeah, I think it's a fast book. It just it takes a lot out of you. It takes it's a fast book, but it has a lot of meaning to it. He won the Nobel Prize, William Golding, for if I'm not mistaken. I could be bullshitting. Let me make sure I'm not bullshitting. William William Golding, I think he won. Let me make sure. Oh no, nope to your kids. Oh no, oh no. I'm back on the roll. I finished Lord of the Flies last night, and we'll begin the next book tomorrow. Yeah, they tossed Piggy off the cliff. Okay, so there goes the cliffhanger. No pun intended. Not at all. Do you believe it? I do not. I don't. But here's the thing: were you skilled at karate? Were you skilled at sports? Were you a jock? Were you a female? Were you a female jock? I think I'm not going to say her name. We'll do chorus this year. I've asked no. See, I'm messing it up. I'm reading how it should be. Okay, she will do chorus this year. I've asked him if he wanted to play anything or the drums, and he says no. Okay, but not too much interest. When I told her she had to practice, she was like, "Nope." Wait, let's see. Yes, William Golding did win a Nobel Prize in 1983. Prize motivation for his novels, which the perspicuity, excuse me, with the perspicuity of realistic narrative art and the diversity and universality of myth, illuminate the human condition in the world of today. Good Lord. I was in ballet slippers at 2, but not. Wow, ballet slippers at 2. Whew. So they said, "Hey, she's walking. She's walking here." So I'm sorry. She's gonna beat me up for doing a terrible Italian accent. she's walking here. Put her in ballet shoes. Beat me up, Holly. I don't care. Punch me in the face. I have always danced and sang my whole life since a baby for both. My parents said I was a very musical baby. They said I could sing before talking and never shut up. That's cute. That's adorable. That's funny. They had met they had me on a stage in diapers and I always loved it. That is adorable. That's funny. That is great. So I'm time back. I'm doing like a mirror show. I want to give my respect to DJ Bigga Rankin and Alley Boy, two hip hop underground legends. What like literally what they were. They were underground legends. They didn't pop off into the mainstream. But I've danced since I was 2, and I would say I sang since I was 8. Wow. Did you need lessons? Did you require lessons for either of them, for dancing or singing? Did you require lessons? Because some people just can just sing. Like you just sing for me. I can't tell if you needed lessons or not because you just sing well. Holly, Holly, huh? Like First Montana, huh? Then I was a cheerleader and an actress, but it all was based on singing and dancing too. That's true. Yeah, because they sing. Cheerleaders sing and they dance and they, put their pom poms together. Scott, have you read up on the Tupac case? If you post your email, I can send you some transcripts. Can you go through on a live? I know, Holly. I know. I got you. I'm gonna put up my email. Yeah, DJ Bigga Rankin. He there's no word on what he died from, but DJ Bigga Rankin was a leading force for the artists like Ti, Yeezy, not Yeezy. I'm not saying Yeezy, Jeezy, Gucci Mane, and others. That's Bigga Rankin. I never heard of him before either, but I think that's powerful. That has a powerful statement. Oh yeah, of course. I went to dance school and I sang in choirs and chorus. I never took voice lessons. You didn't need them, obviously. I guess you didn't need them. You obviously didn't need them. But you took piano lessons, I'm sure. Because who learn? There are people that can learn by ear, but that's insane to me. Like Stevie Wonder's story is amazing to me. How he learned to play the piano and the drums and guitar and write music and like he wrote music in Braille or he reads music in Braille. That's insane. That's crazy. I think the same thing for Ray Charles. Rock and power to him. No, not Ranks. Not Shaba Ranks. No, Rankin. Yeah. That would have been a splash. If Shaba Ranks died, you would have heard about it. You would have heard about it. He's actually a superstar. Or he from I think from Jamaica. Yeah, no. I was wondering if he was related to Shaba, but it's Rankin. Yeah, Shaba Ranks, you would have heard about it. You would have known about Shaba Ranks dying. How did he learn? Stevie Wonder, I think he just learned either by ear or he had a great teacher. But either way, that's why I say when people that, no offense, Holly, but when people look at the piano, I'm like, that's cheating. Stevie Wonder can't work, look at the piano. I'm like, don't look down. No, don't look down. Keep looking straight or look around and play the piano. I'm just kidding because I have no idea how to play the piano. I don't want to. I'll pay for it. Oh wow, listen to Bigga Rankin Southern accent. Yeah, he was clean. He had jewels on. He was making money. He made $500,000 to $1 million or more in his career. Who knows? Yeah, big Rankin Southern accent, right? And the Alley Boy story is sad. Kidney failure because of that lean. It's like, I'm going to do something that's detrimental to my body. Like, it's so weird. It's like smoking cigarette. I mean, and I'm not holier than thou. I used to smoke Jarum Black cigarillos. I used to drink Jägermeister and vodka. I don't do that. That's probably why I look so young now. Cause I don't do that stuff. Not to knock you, but just know what you're doing. Just to say, hey, are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure you want to drink and smoke and take gummies? I'm messing with Holly. But seriously, like, that lean is nothing to play with. Your kidneys are the ones that does. I did Stifler's mom. Your kidneys are what make your body go. They're the energy source. They're the batteries to your system. They filter out everything. They filter everything, and the liver's like, hey, you don't mess around with me either. Your liver or your kidneys. Don't mess around with me because I'm trying to figure out how to process all this stuff too. Yes, it's because of the lean. Yes, I did Stifler's mom. I did not do Stifler's mom. I love the accent. I love when people do her accent though. What's her name? Hold on. Oh God, Jennifer Coolidge. Jennifer Coolidge. I love when people do her an impersonation of her. My favorite is probably Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande does a great Coolidge impression. Lean sounds like something I would like. I'm glad I'm not in the sea. Yeah, it's simple. All you got to do is have some cough syrup with codeine in it, and and mix it with some soda and some ice and some Jolly Ranchers, and you're gonna be faded. I love my gummies. I was messing with Holly because she loves her gummies. Are you on your gummies right now? One night in band camp, exactly. I bet I would get addicted to lean. Go on dialysis. Yeah, he was on dialysis for 3 years. He was waiting. He was on the list for a liver transplant. So that takes money. He had money. You have insurance, but the insurance only pays so much. It's for a liver transplant, I would imagine it probably costs $10,000 to $20,000, something like that. I'm just guessing. I don't know how much they are, but I'm just guessing that's how much they run. And insurance pays maybe $2,000 from that, maybe. I'm just guessing. I just throw that out there. You guys probably have more knowledge. Oh, you stupid, Scott. You don't know what you're talking about. You're right. I don't know what I'm talking about. All I know is that Mr. Troy Sarterain had a liver transplant. And he's a millionaire. So he was waiting for it too. He had a Korean liver. So he's part Korean. They make fake weed scissor, and I like it. Oh man, Holly's not kicked in yet, damn it. But don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't see, that's what everybody does for gummies. They be like, I'm gonna take some more gummies. I'm not feeling it. It's been only like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, because that's the smoke is like 5 minutes to 10 minutes or less. Smoke is definitely, but for heroin, it's right to your bloodstream, so it's like almost automatic. But for smoke, it's like 5 to 10 minutes. For gummies, it's like half an hour to an hour. People be like, I'm not feeling it. Maybe I didn't take enough. Whoa. Holly said no. What I bet 120,000? You're way off. Damn, yeah. Whew, I'm way off. For a liver transplant, it's 120K? For a liver transplant? God damn. Is that what you're talking about, Holly? I'm way off then. I'm way off. I was being very conservative. I was being more conservative than Mitch McConnell. Good God Almighty. Yeah, so yeah, it was for a millionaire to get a liver transplant. Wow. So insurance may only cover 60,000. Knock off a half, and you still have to pay $60,000 out of pocket. The gummies take 2 hours. Woo! See, some people get antsy, and then they OD, and it's like, ooh. It's so annoying. I bet you. I pop an Ambien and it works in 5 minutes. If I take my prescribed drugs with food, I get lightheaded. I get woozy. If I take it with the surgery will cost 100K. Wow. And the say the insurance will cover only 60,000. You still got to pay $40,000 out of pocket. Don't be ailing, kids. Don't get sick. Don't be a diabetic. Don't be that's the message they're sending people. And I'll forever love Cat Williams. Cat Williams said what everybody else is thinking when they have those commercials for like whatever the issue is. They're like heart palpitations, swelling in the groin or near the anus or the perineum. I'm like, or death. You're making the solution worse than the problem. Like that's what Cat Williams said. You're trying to kill me, for healing what I had the problem for. Like it's crazy. Why do you think we would go bankrupt? Yeah. See, that's what I love about GoFundMe pages. GoFundMe pages are really helpful when they're for the right reason. Do you take anything to sleep? Yes, I do. I take trazodone. Trazodone helps me sleep, and it's a great. Why do you think? Okay, I've been on Moon Brew for a week or two right now. I do mushrooms, hot chocolate products. Oh, okay. Moon Brew is magnesium, mushrooms, and L-theanine. I hope I said that right. Holly wants the worst thing you did on. Oh, what's the? She's Brooklyn's asking. Holly, what's the worst thing you did on Ambien? I'll never take an Ambien again. That's what she said. Oh God, walked around my apartment complex in the middle of the night. Wow. I'm addicted. Yeah. Threw myself on my ex's car and threw a big tantrum. I can see that. Holly's got she's not super small, but she's kind of small. She's like, I don't know what your exact height is, but you're a little bit smaller than I. And I could just see a little Holly going into a tantrum on somebody's car. I could just see that. 10 milligrams every night. Wow. I don't remember the milligrams. I just take the stuff because I know it's going to be good for me. But don't ever, in your life, if you want to keep a sane mind, don't ever take Seroquel or Geodon or Abilify. Those are the worst drugs I've ever taken in my life. They ruined a lot of days for me. And take your drugs if you are. Get a cocktail. I have lithium, olanzapine, and clonazepam. A lot of people abuse clonazepam. It's called Klonopin in the stores or on the streets. Seroquel will make you gain weight. I was there. I was at my highest point was 240. I was at 240, 5'11", 240. I'm now at 190 at 193. I think a little bit now off now. Yeah, 5'3". LL. Yeah, little bit loud. Yeah, but yeah, I was definitely there, and like I said, I took that fast. That fast did it. I went from 205 to 185. I was trying to stay at the 190s, but too much good food, too much good cooking. It's kind of hard to stay at the 190s, but I think I dropped a few pounds, in the last few hours. Geodon, yes. Holly, you might know about Geodon. I'm sure you do. You haven't heard that word in years. Yes, Geodon. That'll have you drooling in your potatoes. That's exactly what happened to me. No, I'm not on GLP-1. I can't afford it. those are crazy. I don't think that. First of all, I don't know if the VUG covers it. I don't know if the VUG covers GL1. What is it? GLP-1s. I don't know if the VUG covers it. I doubt it. I don't think they do because everybody will rush to it. So yeah, Geodon is no joke. Geodon will have you zonked out. I mean, when I say zonked out, same thing with Circle. Circle just like, did I just run over a puppy? Like that's the kind of sadness you feel when you take Circle. Like, did I just steal a candy from a 6-year-old? Like, what did I do? Where did I go wrong? Everything is coming nowadays. Not everything. Not everything. Because GLP-3 is coming out. Okay. Just like the new Wi-Fi is coming out. Wi-Fi Generation 6 is coming out soon. And don't forget about the data centers killing the birds. And I love it. My sister sends me all kinds of conspiracy theories. It's great. GLP-3 works 3 times better. So what does it do? Make you into a skeleton? Deaf they do. We have patients on it. They do. Okay. And who are the patients? Are the patients relegated only towards the diabetic phase or just the weight phase? What is the specific condition, Holly, may I ask, since you are the expert? I'm messing with you. You don't lose so much muscle. That's good. That's a good thing because that's the question. If you're going to lose weight, are you losing muscle? Because some people gain weight, but they're gaining muscle. GLP-3 is not out yet. Okay. I don't miss working in psych. Yeah, but think about all the wonderful people you met in psych. I don't know. This guy, he's got a little weird show. He writes some stories. I don't know. You have to meet him in psych. The guy's name slips my mind. I don't know. The guy, who was that guy? Who you happened to meet him in a psych ward? They played trivia together and went on trips together. It was so great. This psych guy, I don't know, he was crazy. He's out of his mind, but I don't miss working in psych. You had to met somebody else like that guy. Yeah, so It's 1/2 hour right now. I'm gonna see if I can go for 2 hours. I'll go for 2 hours. About 90% of the veterans are diabetic. Ooh, that hurts. That hurt me. That hurt my soul. 90% of the veterans are diabetic. It's in phase 3 pending approval, but it's already available in a compounded version called Reta or Rita. I don't miss seeing people held down and shot up with IM meds. Yeah. It was it was like, I remember the first day. I remember the first day of being on a psych ward. Like, I do. I remember sitting next to a guy. I'll never forget Jackson. Jackson was a guy. He was not at all, like, there was no syntax. There was no proper paragraph forms of speaking. He just say, "Yeah, man," and that dog there. Yup. Like, it was scary. It was really sad because his family would visit him sometimes, and he had a his mind was really, it was completely gone. It was not even. That's what I'm saying with, what always confused me were people like him and people like that were like drug addicts and alcoholics. They put them all in the same, categories as psych people, just the people that were crazy, like myself. Like, I'm crazy, but I can at least form sentences. I have that ability. I can do that. Are you MD or PA? And neither. I'm a board certified music therapist. She is. She's the best recreational therapist in the world. She is. Yes, music. Music is her life. She's the lover of lyrics. Music makes her lose control. Yeah, so we've been all over the place. I like that. I like how we go all over the place. That's cool. I don't have a problem with it. Let me do another commercial. Subscribe to Z Therapy Holly Correnti on YouTube for all your Zumba needs. Move and groove to the rhythms and tell friends and family members to join in too. Tell her Silly Sky sent you. And another thing, Holly, I'm on Godfather of Harlem. I think I'm on the second season though. It's when he gets shot. How about I spoiled it for everybody? He gets shot in front of his mother. Excuse me, in front of his wife, his two daughters, and the muscle. I think he was there too. I am the Boston VA's creative arts therapist. Does Boston have a psych ward? How can I get a free trial? And provide recreation therapy services at the VA since they want you to do the most. Yes, let's analyze a song together. That's the power. That is the power of this whole situation. I only like Jewish music. I only know the tune. And drill rap. You got to put them together. I'm just trying to get through. I'm trying to get through. But I got to just do what I got to do. Like, that's a drill rap. Do. That's drill rap. Yeah, the Hava Nigala, Hava Nigala, Hava Nigala. What does that mean, by the way, in Brooklyn? Boston encompasses Brockton, Roxbury, and Jamaica Plain. Jamaica Plains is crazy. It's weird. It's like it's still Boston, but it's not Boston. Same thing with Roxbury. It's still Boston, but it's not Boston. It's weird. We were all in the Boston VA healthcare system. Okay. And Missing the rapper. Or Neeson. I can dance the Hava Gangila. Okay. I see you, Holly. Crossing over different cultures. That's what's up. What does Havanigala mean? Before I look it up, I will look it up if you don't tell me, Brooklyn. You better tell me, or else to the moon. Isn't that weird? There was a time period where we can insinuate domestic violence. To the moon, Alice. To the moon. Like, what was he talking about? Other than to the moon, Alice. To the moon. The honeymooners. But getting back to the lecture at hand, I say it again, wow. That even makes it worse. Between, what is that, Hebrew and, a lot of the yellow people, their language, if you can understand that, that's kudos to you. Props to you. I look at that, there's nothing. It just looks like squiggly lines. It means the Messiah will come in redemption. Wow. R.I.P. Yes. Salute to Dot Focus. Dot Focus in the building. Guess what? Visit Dot Focus _ on his on his YouTube channel and subscribe, like and comment. If you enjoy Call of Duty and other first-person shooters, you will not be disappointed. Tell him that silly guy sent you. That's what I'm saying. It's Hebrew. Yeah, Hebrew. Dot Focus, your money is always good here, sir. You gave me $77 one time. I was very appreciative. I'm trying to save all the money I get now because I'll spend it. From a young G's perspective, put the Mac down because and I know, I kick some old funky shit. Perfected is perfected, so I'll let him understand. She might be learning the man and learning the man, and at the same time burning the man. Super bars. You got any music you want to promote? You promote. Dot Focus. You got a wrench, so you can make hyperlink. Hi, I worked remotely today in Worcester, Massachusetts, with the great Mark Betterow. Yeah, Worcester. It looks like Worcester or Worcester, but it's Worcester. No way. She must know the guy. That's great. Look at that. See, I'm making connections. I'm making connections out here. Holly's like, no way. I know him. I knew him for 3 years. Oh, right now. Yeah, I will. You know what? I'm not seeing it. That's fine. I'm seeing Manhattan prosecutor. Yeah, okay. Yes, way. There was 2 major hearings today with Alden Carney. Oh yeah, Worcester. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, what is your role, Brooklyn, in the legal system? Are you a barrister, attorney, litigator, lawyer? What is your role? Aiden Carney. Aiden Carney. Aiden Carney. He's a journalist. Turtle Boy. What is Turtle Boy? Karen Reed, Turtle Boy, make legal move to end defamation lawsuit against them. Turtle Boy court update. Maybe I have to start doing some Turtle Boy stories. Turtle Boy. Sued for defamation by Key. Yeah. Told you just transcript. Yeah, send me those transcripts. And they better be declassified. Don't send me nothing. Have me out here. He is pro. How did he get the name Turtle Boy? That's an interesting. That's an interesting moniker. Pro hack vish. Okay, that's a term. They don't teach you that in school. Pro hack vish. For this turn, for this event, for this occasion, he's famous. Wow. He is so famous here, Holly says. Wow. Never heard of the guy. Never. This is the beauty of my show, children. And people, oh, and big kids at heart. I learned. I didn't know Turtle Boy. I didn't know Pro Hack Vish, if I pronounced that correctly. I did not know about these things. I turn on the microphone and some lights and some cameras, and I have my own study group. It means an out-of-state attorney who needs to be represented by a local attorney. Okay. Calls himself that. But where did he why what would prompt him to say Sky Bumps Montesia? He came out in like the mid 2000s. He came out I remember MTV News covered him. Matisse Yahoo. Matisse Yahoo be like he's at the Wailing Wall. He'd be like, he got the beard. This guy's facing 100 years plus for exposing the MA diff office. Rapping rabbi. Yeah, was he a rabbi? I don't know if he was a rabbi, but he definitely was traditional or Orthodox Jew, I think. But he rapped. He's based in Massachusetts or Rhode Island. He covers every story about degenerates. He would have to cover a story about me, I guess. Always has the inside scoop. Nissim Black is the rabbi. Nissim Black. Let me look him up. Nissim Black. Okay, I'm gonna bring it down a little. I'm bringing it down. People gotta sleep in the house. Nissan Black. I never heard of Nissan Black. Never heard of him. Matisse Yahoo went crazy. Yeah, that's time I remember. It was like 2003, something like that. Nissan Black is who you're talking about? I can listen to him. Let me write his name down. Nissan Black. Not DJ. Oh, here comes Wiz Kid. Salute the Wiz. Our fifth person in here. We're going late night. Stay right. Mechatrack Dykes. Salute to you, Wiz. Did you hear about any of them? Did you hear about DJ Bigga Rankin? Yeah, there you go. There you go, Brooklyn. There you go. You have the power. Biggs Rankin gave the rapper Shy Glizzy some drives back in the day. He probably only got paid $50,000 for it, if that. If that. No set time anymore. Yeah, it really isn't. But he probably got paid $30,000. He probably got 20 racks, something like that. And that's cool. He was fine with that. Like, some people are just, hey, just send me. Some people, if you charge too much, you get beat up. That's the only time I ever heard of him. Okay. 6 people in here. I'm trying to get the hell out of here, and they got 6 people in here. Like, if I have 4 more, it's a party. Yeah, no such time for shit. I mean, Mr. Choice Terrain is doing the same thing. I like doing these late night shows as much as I can. I hope you guys can still hear me. I had to quiet it down. People in the house, it's their bedtime. Time to go to sleep. So I'm gonna try to keep it, as quiet as possible. Not go off into my tangents. Yeah, there's no set time. No set time. I might do one in the early day. You're so kind, Scott. Well, thank you, Brooklyn. I just try to be as decent a human being as possible. Sky going rogue. Holly is great. Did you know, Stephen? Here's a little trivia. Stephen King has a book called Holly. It's actually I don't know if it's the precursor or the sequel. It's either the prequel or the sequel to Carrie. It's Holly. I just thought that was funny. And Holly's gummies didn't kick in yet, so we're still waiting on them. Seven people. 7 people. I'm about to leave. 7 people. 7 people. All I need is 3 more. I'm gonna try to get 3 more. So y'all tell 3 more people. One of you's gonna tell 3 more people, hey, this nigga Sky, he be running off at the mouth, but sometimes he be making sense. So just watch him. Just you ain't gotta do nothing. You ain't gotta say, you ain't gotta like, subscribe, or comment. All you gotta do is view. Just put it on. Just put his face on it. Now it's back to 6. Okay, I'm running my mouth too much. Good night. Good night, Brooklyn. Ambience kicking in. MDMA got you feeling like a champion, and you gotta slip you an Ambien. Yeah, no shit, Holly. I tells the truth. I tell it like it is. Let me make 100% sure though. What Holly's. Holly is a 2023 crime novel by American author Stephen King. It was published on September 5th, 2023 by Scribner. The novel follows Holly Gibney, who made her first appearance in Mr. Mercedes. She also appeared in Finders Keepers and End of Watch, and later was a major supporting character in The Outsiders. So it may have nothing to do with Carrie. Holly Gibney, though. I'm not funny yet. You're not funny yet. Yeah. 5 people. Need 5 more. 5 more making a party. Where is Rick James? What happened to Rick James? What happened to Rick James? What happened to Jackson? What happened to Mallard? They're still I think they're subscribers still, but they just evaporated. My money's evaporated. That's one thing I can tell. That's what it's like. I want the money, but the money is a way of telling if I am, one, doing my job, 2, if this is a viable, show that is worthy of money. It was great, but I can just tell by who was in here. So sometimes you don't need the money necessarily. Holly, were you? I thought you were going to bed, Brooklyn. What's going on, Holly? Were you following the Miles Kirk case? Miles King's Miles Kink case? King's case? Miles King. Miles King, down on murder firearms charge for Milton shooting. Oh, man. Wow. So, we have, we have an educated group. I like my followers. I like my subscribers. You have people that have knowledge, they have wisdom, some degrees, certifications, licenses, homeowners. Gotta thank myself for that. Miles unveiled someone in the investigation was a racist cop, Michael Proctor. This isn't on Long Crime? Is this on Long Crime, Brooklyn? Four people. It was up to 7. That case getting thrown out. Every single one of these cases is going to get retried. I have to remember what a retrial is, a hung jury, and a mistrial. He was arrested by the feds doing street pharmaceutical business. I love your addiction right there. Street pharmaceutical business. Urban pharmaceutical representatives. I was just like, no shit. What a stupid kid. Yep. He got away with murder. Now he's doing life on some powder. Oh. Do we have to get? We're not going to get into that. We only have less than 4 minutes left. I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to get into that. All I can say is, kids, don't sell drugs. Not yet. Not until they allow you to do it. This, they're saying people should be put to death for selling drugs. You get put to death for rape and murder. I don't know if there are any other. I don't think anybody's been put to death for robbery or forgery or any other things except rape and murder. Those are two things you can't. You are so heinous. You can't say until they legalize murder. They can legalize drugs. You can legalize drugs all day. You can't legalize murder. You can't legalize rape. It is moronic. You're exactly right, Holly. Till today, we see people have the ability to manufacture, produce, sell, distribute, and sell and consume large quantities of. I hate looking at the different amounts you can have. Oh, we can only have a few ounces. You can have a few grams of this and this substance or something. Why can't you have 10 keys, 100 keys, 10,000 keys of cocaine? Why not? Whose business is it of yours to say, well, I can't have this amount of keys of cocaine? He violated parole and the powder was used for an OD. So is that a murder? If somebody OD'd off of the powder you sold them? Is that what you're saying, Brooklyn? High off your Ambien? Yes. Okay. Damn. Outside forces, thank you for coming by. Appreciate the thumbs up. Bring us up to 4 people. I'm gonna go as long as I can. I'm gonna go as long as you guys start, peeling out. How do you have work in the morning? I don't want to keep you from being here with that focus. Yeah. Who has work in the morning? Brooklyn, you have work in the morning? Outside forces, y'all have jobs. I remember I had a job. I haven't had a job since 2000, for over a decade. And it wasn't even a job. It was compensated work therapy. It was CWT. And that meant that I got 40 hours a week, tax-free, picking up garbage, telling people where to go. What else I do? I helped with recreation. That was fun. I played bingo and played movies, to the elder citizen. That's really sad too. The people I knew in 2012 probably aren't even here anymore. That's the saddest thing. They're probably not even around. I remember this one lady. She was in a wheelchair. She was in the Air Force, and she had to use a mechanical wheelchair. I know Doc Focus from other YouTube live chats. Tell me when to go. Amen. I feel you. Yes, I had an annoying day today, which is why I'm up late. Oh. Well, I hope I can provide some sense of, I don't know, comfort, but, just some entertainment and enlightenment to your day, Holly, and all of your days. I hope everybody, can reap some kind of benefit from my silliness. Veterans go through some rough things in their late age. That is true. The thing is, it's all the issues that went on in their time in service, and it manifests later on in life. Something takes place in their physiological system, and it emerges like cancers. Cancers come about from stuff they did 30, 40 years ago. Outside forces, are you a veteran? I know Dow Focus is. Dow Focus is a vet. My main man, Mr. Pang. Mr. Pang is like an E7, E8. I'm an E2. I'm a Lance Corporal in the United States Marine Corps. Retired. He's like half act. I think he just either finished his active duty or was, again, something. No, sir. Thank you for your service. No, I appreciate you, outside forces. Thank you very much for your support. I appreciate it. I'm MAGA, if that counts. So is Holly. The person in front of me for nails went over her appointment. See, complaining for 45 minutes. So my appointment was 45 minutes late. Oh my God. That's crazy. I don't know what that means. Oh, it's a little heart looking up to the sky with little hands on it. See, I don't know the emojis. I just know words. I'm good with words. I'm not good with emojis. I'm good with some pictures, some photos. First world problems, Holly. Yeah, it's true, but it's a weird thing because, like, first world problems are weird because the first world problems are a good sign. First world problems let you know that we live in a society that we can have first world problems. That's the best part of it. That's the best part of knowing, that we live in a society where we can have those first person problems, where we can complain and bitch and whine. Oh my God, he cut me off in traffic, and you're driving a Buick, you're driving a Mercedes, you're driving an Escalade, you're driving, a Lincoln. What? Oh, they cut me off in traffic. Oh. And they're driving a Mercedes Benz or a Beamer. That's the funny thing too. I always see Beamers and Benzes, not a lot of Bentleys. Not too many Bentleys around. Beamers and Beamers and Benzes, but not a lot of Bentleys. On Phonum Grave? I'm not sure what that means. You said Mr. Payne is married, right? I don't know if he's married. I think he has a fiance. I'm still on the prowl. I know, Holly. I see you. I am too. We're going to get there. You're going to get your South American man, but not from Colombia. You're gonna get your Peruvian man. I'm gonna get my ice queen from Sweden. Might have to do one of those mail orders. Yeah, Mr. Peng is either married or has a fiance. I know he has a love interest. He has a romantic partner. I know that for a fact. What is the 11? What is 11? I said something to the effect of 11. What did I say? What's 11? Outside forces. I love how Holly says, I'm still on the prowl. Oh, 11 likes. I can't see him. I can't even see him. That's great. 11 likes. I like that. Thank you. I was up to 7 people. I'm trying to get up to 10. That's a party. Like Rick James would say. Rick James was like, I'm on day one. I don't know what. I hope everything's all right with him. I don't care, for my show. I just want to make sure he's all right. He's like in his 60s or 70s. And he's got like a 24-year-old girlfriend. They might have, got some oxy. He might have had a heart attack. I'm not trying to wish it upon him, but I just gotta look out for him. Holly said I told that Mexican kid to come visit me. I see you. Work your magic, girl. Do your thing. Do your thing. No, but I got a little bit of news. I'll be, saving money up to try to get a new place so I can get out of my parents' house. Probably by the time like my 40th birthday, 2028. I want to be like the Jeffersons, moving on up to a deluxe apartment in the sky. I'm walking around my neighborhood. All I hear is, oh my God, where is he? Holy shit. And I'm like, people are mowing their lawns. In the wintertime, people are shoveling snow. I'm like, I don't want any part of this. Why are you what are you doing? What are you doing? Why would you want to live like that? I used to cut grass. I used to shovel snow. I hated it. It's horrible. Like, if somebody else is doing it and they're getting paid for it, I'm all about it. But I want to move into a spot with washer and dryer. I don't have to go out of my apartment to go to the washer and dryer. I want to be up in the sky. I'm saving up my money for it. 6 foot tall Mexican, you don't see those every day. No, you don't. No way. No, you don't. You don't see 6 foot tall Mexican. You're gonna leave. Holly's messing with me. She's like, you're gonna leave the nest? What? Yeah, again for the 3rd time. I left once for Marines. They kicked my ass out. So I went back to home. I left them again. Got to a psych ward. Went through that whole process for 2 to 3 years. Then I got booted out of that situation. Went back home. So I'm now sitting at home. Be my 3rd time out. So 2 strikes. Third times is the charm. And Vocal is still messing up. I don't know. Vocal was the ish. Vocal was the shit. I like Vocal. I still like Vocal. They just have to get their shit together. I'll write for them when they get their shit together. The suburbs are so horrible. I hate the suburbs. I hated the suburbs. But this is a first world problem. This is a first world problem. This is like saying you don't want to don't move to a sector. I think I have to. Delaware is a blue state, and they have blue cities in the Newcastle. Like if I went to Kent or Sussex counties, there'd be probably red MAGA flying, all that. But Wilmington is a blue city, I think. But yeah, I don't like I never really liked the suburbs. That's a first world problem. Because look at the greatness of a suburb. Suburbs are safe. Suburbs are kind. Suburbs are clean. Suburbs, nobody messes with you. There's off chances that there are people that do vandalism and there's people that do theft, stuff like that. Maybe there's a house fire, something like that. But there's nothing for me. There's nothing for me. These are all grown folks, in their last days on Earth. There's couples that have kids. They're like in their like 3 or 4 years old. There's kids you can't tell that are grown up until they graduate and then they move out of the house and go to college. Did you see Daniel Penny is gonna sue? You gotta go live in a shithole to appreciate the dumb servers. You fool. See, I told you, I knew Holly was gonna get me. And I can prove it. I've lived in the shithole. I lived in Lowell, Massachusetts. In a part of Lowell, Massachusetts, because there's one part of Massachusetts where Lowell, Massachusetts. The apartment that I went to, I helped clean out an apartment. It was spacious. It was like ridiculous. Her ceilings were so high. It's not even like you could touch. You would need like 2 ladders to get up to touch her ceiling. I don't know how much she made, but she was one of the higher ups for the VA. It was crazy for Bedford, Massachusetts. She lived in Lowell though, and I was like, this is ridiculous. She was like, she paid me, she paid me well. So I know what it's like for the dumps. I know, you have to see the movie The Fighter with Christian Bale. He won an Academy Award for being a crackhead. And that's when Lowell was like in its lowest point in the 90s, high on crack street. Watch that documentary about Lowell, Massachusetts. Good, your MAGA neighborhood won't bother you ever. They won't be having a blue hair rally in your driveway. You really are insane. You live in the left luxury. I know, Holly, but there's this really great apartment complex in Wilmington, Delaware. It's called Chris. Look it up. Look it up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make sure you look it up. She's like, you fool. I told you how to correct my dumb ass. Let me see. Towers. Was that expired? Is that a good sign? I know y'all are talking about me right now, but let me see. Yeah, that dump. The Crescent House, and they couldn't even be bothered to spell it right on the goddamn sign. That's true. I think they added a C or left out a C. All right, this is for y'all's enjoyment. I'm looking for it right now. Hold on. Christina River Tower. Christina. Man. Yes, there was a shooting in Wilmington. There's a big story about it. Big story about it. Kadir Skinner. Look up Kadir Skinner. Christina retired. Christina Landing. Yeah, I love nightlife. I love going out to eat, going out to plays with young ladies. I tried to stop a running lady. She had no parts of me. She was just like, she kept going. That's at the S. I thought it was a C. Yeah. And that's at the S. It's probably still sitting there. It's probably, the sign is still probably sitting there without the S. Oh my God. But yeah, I love apartments. I like apartments. I love the apartment I was in. It was a shithole. It was great. I could play my music all night long. It was loud as fuck. And they didn't bother me, they didn't say anything. Crescent House, I'm pretty sure, should say Ghetto. Did you live there with Pete, the old man with the Italian last name? No, I did not. No, I did not. Scholar is institutional. I think I am. I still have, my tendencies towards, being institutionalized. I think that's true. He left the Crescent House and went and bludgeoned someone to death and went back to prison. Jesus Christ. What? Can you say his last name, or you just can't remember his last name? Because I was gonna look that up. There's some goofy types, and them Crescent Houses and what is it called? Cherry Street, and Crescent House is like crazy. You gotta be careful who you walk around. But there's this gentleman. I'll put his link in actually, so you can. Here's another book. Holly. I actually knew this guy. He's now a published author. I knew him when he had braids. He doesn't have braids anymore. This is going way back. This is going way back. The guy's roommates thought he was sleeping on the couch under a red blanket. Oh my God, he was dead. The blanket was soaked with blood. It was like a horror story. I can't remember it. An adventure or something like that. Wow. Yeah, I didn't have any parts of that. I didn't have any parts of that. But this is a very interesting story. I knew this guy, like, talked to him, spoke to him. He was saying he was going to have a book coming out, and he made a book. He wrote a book, and it got good reviews. I got to read it still. Peter Bartolone. Peter Bartolone. Peter Bartolone. Crazy. Commonwealth. Man, 70 charges of murder. Yeah. Death of Hampton, man. Man gets 25 to 50 years for head slammer scene. Whew. Wow. Jesus Christ. And he was a sex offender. That's the thing you gotta be careful of. Yeah, I see it now. I can't get that. And don't be horrified, Holly. You had nothing to do with it. You didn't bludgeon anybody to death. Jesus. Yeah, outside forces like what? Man. All right, that's enough with the emojis. I don't understand all of them. 1 second. Okay, with the emojis, the outside forces. I'm too stupid to realize what they are. So we're going on a journey tonight, and it might go until 12 o'clock. Might go. Could go. Might just go to 12 o'clock. So I definitely appreciate everybody that's in here. Did you enjoy FIFA? Yes, I enjoyed FIFA. It was crazy. I didn't think I would. The finale was insane. And Messi didn't get it. It was like seeing Jordan not getting it. That's what it felt like. I was like, damn, Messi didn't get it. Shit. What a psyop. Yeah, psyop. Yeah. You think it was meddled with? You think it was rigged? Is that what you're saying? A psyop? Outside forces? I think it was a rigged deal. Somebody was pulling the strings on it. I'm too paranoid. I need to learn how to enjoy life again. Well, like don't be paranoid. Paranoid is a first world problem. To have paranoia, that's a first world problem. So I'm blaming it on the guns. Yeah, that's why I don't want to take any recreational drugs. I don't want to have no excuses. I forgot because I was smoking weed. I was smoking too much weed. I forget. I can't remember. I can't remember stuff as it is with just my prescribed drugs, much less try to use recreational drugs. No thanks. So, I think Holly's still in here. Put her banner up. So, okay, Holly's going to sleep. I'm gonna let her go to sleep. Thank you so much, Holly. Respect to you. Salute to you. Rockin' power. Yo, Krishan is indeed just hitting 1,000 viewers. On what? YouTube? On Instagram? On what? What is Krishan on? Good night, everyone. Good night, Holly. Thank you. And I will be reading. I will be reading. Thank you, Holly. And I sent you a message. YouTube, got you. Good night, Holly. See you. Hearts in Atlantis. Hearts in Atlantis. New fiction. What's the twist? I don't know the twist yet. I don't know. I'll find out when I start reading more of it. But yeah, go circling all the way back to DJ Bigga Rankin and Alley Boy. 2 lives. They probably provided for their families. DJ Bigga Rankin had a celebration for back to school every year apparently. And it's not gonna be canceled. It's gonna be held in his honor, in his name. That's beautiful. He was a human being. He was alive. He was in America. His life was probably pretty great as a man of color. Say the way Black Alley Boy. Alley Boy did songs for people. Names we may have recognized. I don't know. I don't know how old either one of them was. I don't know. A lot of people are passing their 50s, 60s, and that's kind of odd. Yeah, and maybe even earlier. I think Alley Boy was younger. I think DJ Bigga Rankin was a little bit older. He might have been in his 40s or 50s. And Alley Boy, I don't know. Maybe he was in his 30s or 40s. I'm not sure. But they didn't pop off, and that's okay. Not everybody wants to pop off. Like I gave you an example of UGK. They're like, Jay is big. Jay is huge. He just came off of 5 million records. Are you serious? And then we on it, and they wrote great verses, Bum Beat and Pimp C, Rockin' Power and Pimp C. I think he was on the lean. He was on the lean, and that's what caused his death. He had a heart failure. I think was his cause of death. I'm not 100% sure. Heart failure. I think so. So let's see, it was Pimp C. The coroner's report ruled that Butler's death was accidental. Chad Butler. Accidental, attributed to the effects of his heavy use of lean, a combination of codeine and promethazine, in conjunction with his pre-existing condition of sleep apnea. Butler referred to lean many times in his music. This is the blues. It's all the blues. Like blues was, heroin, stuff like that. That's what the blues was. Now it's lean, K12, Percocets, all to escape pain and trauma. Not really just to get high to have a good time, just to escape from the anxiety and the being run down and trying to produce something in life. There's no excuse for it, but still. Regional success can feed as well as national fame. Thank you, outside forces. That's exactly what I've been trying to say this whole night. Regional success can feed as well as national fame and international fame. Like regional success, you're starting your city. That's what's up. Nothing wrong with that. There's Hawaiians not living to see their mid-20s these days. Be happy to live a full life. Exactly. Outside forces is on fire right now. How they found Pimp C in a hotel dead in a praying position allegedly. Wow. There's urban legends about Pimp's death. Do we have time? Do we have time to talk about the urban legends? You want to do that? Just the end of the show? Name an urban legend. Name an urban legend from Sweet Jones's death. Pimp C. Chad Butler. Name an urban legend, outsider. You outside forces. You've been on a roll for a minute now. And that's weird. I'm surprised that YouTube is allowed to say you can say pimp. They say Jigga made the call because he had that fire verse. Jay-Z made a whole verse because he listened to Pimp C's verse. He was like, damn, he came hard on that. I can't come back. I gotta come back harder than that. Out of Beyonce tape chat on Houston in the house. Oh my God. Thank you, outside forces. You're my number one. You're my day one right now. There's only one person in the line. Beyonce's age time. That's why I said Houston in the house. I was like, Houston's in the house. I said, wow, okay. Does she know she like to get? Did she get special? Is she giving special treatment? What's she doing? What's she doing? Finger red number one. That means something. I don't know what that means. Finger red number one. You lost me now, outside forces. A finger red number one. A hip hop mystery. Oh, finger red number one. It must be a Oh, I'm getting her phone fingers. Metal yellow, first red. People won't touch. Metal yellow, red, first red. Stopwatch, blue hand timer. What is this? I don't know what you're talking about right now, but that's all right. I appreciate it, outside forces. You're going somewhere else. I do appreciate it. Going someplace else. Guess the emojis don't show on your end. No, I can see the emojis, but I don't know what they mean. I'm not good with emojis. The words are what I don't understand. Stopwatch, blue hand timer. What? You lost me. I'm stupid. I'm like, oh, I get it. Smoking out, pulling up. Smoking out, pulling up. Keep a little in my cup. Like, in my hood, we call it bump. Everybody wanna ball, how to walk at the mall. If I wasn't rapping, baby, I would still be riding Mercedes. Like, UGK didn't even really pop off. Like, they made it. They did national and international, but they didn't really make it like super mega stars. They didn't, but they're still considered to be some of the best groups in the world of all time, hip hop. And Bun B's a legend on his own. He was able to get 5 mics. Like, that matters now. It doesn't. Nobody cares about the source 5 mics anymore. Southern Legends, that's right. Southern Legends. I just love Pimp C. My bitch a choosy lover, never fuck without a rubber. Never in the sheets like it on top of the cover. He could flow. He could flow. It's a Wibby Boosie Outcast. Exactly. Yeah. They made their mark. They made their mark. And it's ironic because they're supposed to be underground kings. They're supposed to be underground, like DJ Bigga Rankin and Alley Boy. They're supposed to be. It's Webby Boosie Outcast, exactly. That's the beauty of it. And Pimp was in prison for a little while. He had a little tiff with Jeezy for a little bit. They patched things up before he died. You know what a pimp's. You know he gonna speak his mind. Tell me he gonna say from down from heaven. Tell me stay on my grind. Obama for mankind. His album come out, Pimpilation. Ooh, Pimpilation. It's gonna be all the unreleased tracks. Southern classic. Yeah, it sounds like it to me. Sounds like it to me. Southern classic. That's right. In Delaware, you won't hear it. You won't hear it because they'll be shot before they come out, or just block. They won't have any other songs. He had a Slim Thug, Mike Jones in their prime. And they made it. Where's Mike Jones? Where's Slim Thug? They're not really factors anymore. They're not really relevant. They're not relevant or factors, really. They were in the mid 2000s. Paul Wall, I think Paul Wall's got money. Paul's got good money. He got the grills. I think Mike Jones still has like money from the ringtone rap. If he saved his money and put it in investments, he should be good. Like Chameleonaire was smart. He see me rolling. He took that money and invested it. He's worth like $50 million or something like that right now. Salute to Chameleonaire. Damn, man, Texas was a different place 0204. Yes, it was. Chameleonaire invested in Silicon Valley. He's a millionaire off of Uber and other apps. What did I just say? What did I just say? Hey, but it's been late. It's been real. Thank you to everybody that came through. I'm not even going to name any names, but I'm going to be out of here. You can check me out tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be, happier news. And I will see you later. Take care.